doing? How we doing? It's been a long time getting to this point to being able to get back to doing a live again. Holy cow. And I have somebody over here that it wants the attention. So we're gonna give the dog attention real fast. To get back to doing a live again. Holy cow. Sorry about that. Didn't realize the volume was on that. So we got a treat for the Doop Boops, and he's off. Alright. So how are you guys all doing on this shit? I am not prepared for tonight, as you guys could guess. I have been running around like a chicken with his head cut off today. It's been craziness, absolute craziness. But I'm here. I'm here. That's about all I can say. I'm here. Let me set this up so I can have my chat. Again, that's not gonna work. I guess I'll put this over here so I can see chat. Kind of a pain in the butt. I wish I had my tripod. Actually, I'll put it right here in my chair. Perfect. Alright, let's go to the top and see who we got here. We have Grandma. Hello, how are you, Grandma? I hope everything is going well with you. Trying to get these diamonds straightened up. They're a little clumped together. Gotta give a little clumpiness some love. We have my sister Angie. Hello. And Chantel. Hello. And we have Diamond Queen. Hello. And we have Gammy. Hello. How are you, Gammy? I didn't stop and get candy tonight. That's what I was missing. I was sitting here going, I am missing something. I haven't done a stream in I couldn't tell you how long. I am missing something. And I was like, I'll stop at the store and get something on the way home. I stopped at the let go of my diamonds, please. I stopped at the store. I go in there. I get myself something to drink. I got apple juice. I got a beef jerky stick for Trapper, and I got myself a um, what do you call those? It's like a healthy granola bar, a Cliff Bar. That's what it is, a Cliff Bar. I got a Cliff Bar for myself, and I was like, I don't think I'm really missing anything. I don't know. I guess I'll have to figure it out when I get to it. And then as soon as I see Gammy's name, I'm like, that's what I missed. I forgot. Whoop whoop, Jeremy in the house. Hello. Hi, Grandma. How are you? Hello, Sister Kathy. How are you? Hello, Trappa. Debbie W. Hello. How are you? How are you tonight, sister? CC Angel, hello. And Yvonne, hello. Oh no, I know. Not having candy. I was like, oh no, oh no. And then I drank my apple juice because my apple juice was so good. It was so good. I chugged the whole thing, apple juice. I probably shouldn't have, but because I drink too much apple juice as it is, but I was just thirsty and apple juice sounded good. But that's okay. Long story, Grandma. I'll be going live soon to explain everything. Yes. I've been attacked by a cranky 6-month-old. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, a 6-month-old. Oh no. Let's see if I can straighten this camera out a little bit better here. It's kind of all cattywampus. There we go. Yeah, hopefully the attack of the 6-month-old can, uh, if you can keep him company, keep him in not attacking you. I don't know what I'm trying to say. My mind got flustered. But how's Mr. Apple Pie? How's my little bungee buddy? And hello, Jenja. How are you? How's everybody? It's been such a hot minute since I've done a live on YouTube, since the last pop up. Sister Tina, hello. How are you tonight? And I was trying to get back into the rhythm of doing lives again because I truly want to do at least one live a week. But with hunting, I literally had no time. Like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I hunted all 3 days, and then I also hunted 2 evenings out of the week for the past like 4 months, and I've it's been exhausting, and I've had no luck as of yet. I did miss one a couple weekends ago, um, but you know, it happens sometimes. Um, Doing okay. Long time no talk. Yeah, it's been forever ago. Glad to see you are alive. Yes. JJ needs a nap, but has a FM. Oh, okay. Yeah, so, plus also, yesterday was the day that we lost our mom. So, that was surprisingly one of the easiest years that I've had to go through that. And I don't know why this year was so different, but it was. Like, I didn't get all down in the dumps and depressed like I did last year. Um, I think also doing this event really helps me uh, talk and get out of my shell and open up. Um, but yeah, I love this event, and it's just looking at it a different way this year than I have looked at it. I've looked at it the past 23 years. This year is 23 years. Past 23 years, I've always looked at it as, I lost my mom. She's no longer with us, and I was always angry that God took my mom. And now, I don't know. It's like something's changed. I felt completely different this year. I don't know how to explain it. Everything just went super smooth this year. Didn't get all down in the dumps about it and disappear for months on end. I'd say I'm alive and kicking, but there is no one that I want to kick. LOL. Big loves, brother. I'm glad this is helping. Yeah, definitely. Uh, it just a lot has happened in the past. Coming up with 12 years without your mom. That's hard. In the past 23 years, I always took it really hard, and like I took it as like I was punished because took her away from us as a kid. But I don't know. For this year, for some reason, it just changed, and I was just like, you know what? Instead of being a miserable cuss for 5 or 6 weeks or whatever I usually am, I'll hunker down in my little burrow and don't talk to nobody for months on end. I was like, this time I'm gonna do a painting of my mom that I would love to do, that my mom would love to see. And this painting reminds me of my mom. And it also goes with Magenta Warrior, like, amazingly. So, do you ever get your bear license? Yeah, I have my bear tag. Yes, I do have my bear tag. I missed one a couple weekends ago. Well, I didn't get a shot on it. What the hell's going on here? Oh, it was only one diamond. I was like, what the hell? Is your... so yeah, like 2 or 3 weekends ago, we were driving up through the woods, and my little brother's always wanted to shoot a bear. So when he was like, we're driving along, and he's like, oh shit, bro, bear, and I was like, shit, you go. I know you've always wanted to shoot a bear. So I was like, you go. Well, I didn't realize where he had stopped at and where my brother had gotten out of my Jeep at, that he didn't have a shot at the bear. On my side of the Jeep, I was passenger, because I was the one deer hunting. So I was riding passenger, so I didn't have to worry about putting in park and doing all of that. I just could get out and shoot. Well, I didn't think about it being where I completely 100% can see the bear from where I'm standing at. I just wanted to see my brother shoot a bear, that's all. But I didn't realize where he had stopped at. He literally had to walk up the road about 50 feet to be able to see where the bear was standing at, so. Mama, hello, Mama Angela. Yeah, my mom, she wouldn't want me to be all sad and depressed and all down in the dumps about, she would want me to be happy and remember her in the way that I always, did. Mama? Yes, mama. Be very careful when you're out hunting bear. Yeah, I try to be. I hunt bear with a bow though, so it's probably not the smartest, but yeah. But right now bow's over, so I'm carrying a gun. I'm carrying. It's actually laying right over here on the table because that's where I set it at when I get home from hunting, and it stays there until I'm ready to go. I also carry my 9mm with me on my hip, so if I get into a position that the gun misfires or jams or does anything, I can pull my side piece and shoot from my side piece. Mrs. Coffee? What is this place? This place is called YouTube Land. I have missed my YouTube people. I haven't done a live in forever, so I decided that I was going to do a live. And I need to show my progress of my canvas that I've been working on for my event for DP Pink for BCA. So, yes. How are you? And anyone I missed? What is this place? He missed his grandma. Yes, I did miss my grandma. I did miss my grandma. I did miss my peeps and my fam and my friends. Alright, Ginger. See you later. What's for dinner? That's my question. What's for supper? Man, I did not realize that the whole can't tag, but hey y'all. Yeah, I the whole top of this canvas is literally ABs. I did not realize that there was so much ABs in this painting. It there's a lot. So yeah, I was just talking about how hunting's been. The could have shot a bear, but I let my brother out to shoot the bear instead of me. I can't be greedy. I gotta let my brother shoot too. JJ talking back. Hi JJ. What's up, my little buddy? My little nephew boys. Boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. I don't know where the hell that just came from. I got too much music in my head. I've been listening to a lot of oldies. Well, not even like oldies, like Joan Jett, uh, Heart. It's like women rock and roll. I don't know why. I've just been on a women rock and roll kick. Um, Pat Benatar, Pat Benatar, just some good old rock and roll women singing some music. Kept me in a good mood. Plus, it keeps me out of the boss's hair, because I drive the boss nuts every day. Kath, hi Angie. Sorry if I missed anyone. I'm preparing for sleep. Preparing for sleep. I love this. Love the battlefield. Yes. I this is my last weekend for deer season. So hopefully I can fill my tag. I didn't really plan on filling my tag on the last weekend of deer season, but you know, it is what it is. Um, hey, Angie's crazy Minnesota diamond paintings. How are you? Good to see ya. So yeah, so it's the last weekend of my deer season, which I cannot believe that August, September, October, I've already gone through almost 3 full months of hunting. It's ridiculous. But I will be hunting this weekend. Unfortunately, I will be by myself. My brother's not going to be going with me. I'm gonna ask my dad and see if he wants to go for a ride. But I don't know if he's got plans to go or not. Um, don't worry, I will not be alone. I will have Trapper with me. Not like Trapper's not gonna give me any luck or help or anything, but I do have two buddies that are in the woods and will keep eye on me and check on me, and whenever I come into service, I will be texting back and forth with them, letting them know what is the situation, or if they see something, let me know. I can come over there to them, vice versa, and if I need any help. And I do have service in a lot of the places where I hunt at, and if I don't, I literally drive or walk like 50, 60 feet, and I'll usually pick up service. Ba 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 ba. Wish you luck. Thank you. I'm hoping for a buck. Really am. Hoping for a buck uh, to fill out the end of the year, the tag. I have until, uh, what is it? Uh, Basically until January 1st to fill my bear tag. So I have still have a couple more months to do that, which we'll be bear hunting soon because we're going to be start doing some firewood trips while we're hunting. Other things we're doing in the woods besides just hunting, we're marking where all of the trees are that have fallen that we can cut. I have a buddy who works for Sierra Pacific, and they own a big section of the property that we hunt up there, and so he gives us a permit every year. So we'll be getting up there and getting some wood cutting done, and hopefully see a bear. Because where we're probably gonna do most of our wood cutting at is where I seen that one bear at. So hopefully, got live some Joanne Jett. Oh, gotta love some Joan Jett. Blackheart, Manhart is right up there with Pat Benatar by Woman. I looked up to that kind and I want to be like them. Yeah, that's some good music. My grandson got a big old doe for the freezer with his, oh nice, he got one with his bow. Congrats. I wish they would let us doe hunt here, but they don't. They're very strict about it and they don't let us do it. There hasn't been a doe hunt in California since like 81 or 82, I think. 1981 or 82. There hasn't been a doe hunt, and I think it would be very beneficial to have a doe hunt here because one, I think it should go to kids to get kids into hunting because a lot of people look at hunting as it's bad and you're killing animals for a sport. It's not a sport. It's for food. There's a difference. So, yeah, there are a lot of people out there that do it for a sport, and they do it to shoot a big buck. We do it for food. We don't do it for big buck, little buck. None of that cares to us. Yeah, it's nice to shoot a big buck if you get the shot to shoot a big buck, but you don't always get that shot. So yeah, so the last weekend, so hopefully I get something tagged out and be done. And once we're done with deer season, we'll be coming back to doing a live 1 day a week over here just to get back into the rhythm of things. And then I'll still be doing my Twitch streams. I'm still planning on doing some gaming over there. Plus, I want to get back to doing some crafts over there too, one of these days. I gotta fix my laptop. I did something to my laptop and I have no outgoing sound from the desktop. Like if I play a game, there's no sound from the game that plays, and I cannot figure it out for the life of me. I've gone through, I went through and I did all the settings like it's supposed to, and it does not work. So, don't know what I did. Time for me to get some sleep. Oh, I don't mind hunting. Do you? I don't like the ones that do it just for a sport. Yeah, it's not a sport. Time for me to get some sleep. Love you, brother. Have an awesome live. I will do my absolute best to go live tomorrow. I will have to see how I am feeling. Love you all. Have an awesome night / day. Good night, sister. I will see you and talk to you later. I agree with Tina. For food, it's fine, but for sport, it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not a thing that I do for sport. It's not something that I do to show off, to be like, ooh, look what I killed. Like, and people have asked me in the past, uh, show us a picture of the buck you killed, or whatever, and I'm just like, nope, I don't do it. I don't even share it to my Facebook. I don't even share it to Instagram. The only thing that I do share it to is an app called Go Wild, and it's basically it's a hunting app, and you post on there pictures. I post stuff on there every once in a while, like Trapper, or if I shot a buck, I'll post it on there. But I won't post it on any other social medias because I just don't like to. Good night, good night, good night. So yeah. So how you guys been? You guys working on any paintings lately? It feels good to work on a painting again that I actually feel like I have a passion to work on and complete. The last few paintings that I have started, I literally have done nothing with them. Um, they just sit over there, or at this point, I'm known as the serial starter because I start paintings and then I just send them to my sister to complete them. That's what I do. But this painting, I actually feel like I can complete. I don't know if I'll complete it before the event is over or not, but I actually feel like this painting is, I don't know, it's called my name, although I haven't got very much done on it because life's been busy. And last week, I was in freaking pain like you would not believe. I was dying. I thought I was dying. I wish I was dying. My niece decided that they're going to do the thing that they do every year when the barometric pressure changes, and my knees just throb and ache. Yeah, they did that for 3 days, and then my hips did it for 3 days. So it was like 6 days of like no sleep. Like literally maybe slept like 3 hours sitting up on the couch, but that was about it. And yet the doctor still has no clue why they do it. And they want to run all these tests to find out, and I'm like, you paying for this shit? I ain't got the money to pay for you to be like, let's just run some tests and let's just see. Let's run this test. We don't know what it's for, but you're gonna pay out your ass to have it done. Because going to a doctor or going to a hospital anymore these days is, you have to give up a half a leg and an arm just to be walking, just to walk in the damn door. Hi, Diamond Queen. It's ridiculous, and the cost of living has gone through the roof here. I don't know about everywhere else. And the get out of there, you little squirt. The wages are staying the same, and people just expect people just to go on with their life the way it is, and it's like, yo, something's got to change here. I can't keep doing this for what I'm getting paid for. Literally, they're trying to pass it right now to where our governor is trying to pass it to where if anybody works at a fast food restaurant, you get paid $25 an hour to work at a fast food restaurant, to serve people, to take people's orders, to cook, whatever it is. $25 an hour. I'm like, how's this fair to everyone out there that's busting their ass for a measly paycheck? I don't make near $25 an hour. Well, I make close to it, but like, if you're gonna raise it up like that, I think it should be done to where everybody gets paid that much money. But then at that point, then the cost of living is just gonna go through the roof even more. So it's just, I don't know. They're already getting paid $22 an hour to work at fast food, and they want to raise it to 25. And I'm like, how? How's it fair to everybody else that's out there struggling to live their life from paycheck to paycheck when they ain't making any more money, but the cost of living is going up? It's not cool. And the whole reason that they're doing this is because they say that the people that work in the fast food have a shitty job. They don't get paid enough to work fast food. So they're like, "Oh, you don't get paid enough? Well, here, let's pay you $25 an hour." And I'm like, how's that fair to everybody else out there that busts their butt? That's about what I make, Grandma. But that $6 raise for to make 25 an hour would be freaking nice. But I just think it's a bunch of BS. And congrats to your new job, sister. I hope you like it. Good night, sister. Good night, Mom. Mama Angela. I hope you have a wonderful night. Sleep well. I'm not gonna lie, this live feels weird. Doing a live. Sister Cynthia, hello. How are you? How you been? I just refilled my pen before I started, so I got some extra wax overflowing. And my putty is a little on the overflow inside. Because people don't understand economics. They don't. They really don't. Good night, sweet dreams. Love you all. You and I do, but people don't just think by raising the pay rate for everyone fixes everything. Doesn't understand anything about the economics. Yeah. Raising everybody's rates would screw up everything, but just raising the rates for somebody that works in fast food doesn't make it fair, in my opinion. In my opinion, it don't make it fair. Alright, let's see. What else was I going to talk about? I'm hanging in there. If they go to 25 an hour, your Big Mac will cost even more. Yeah, and you know what's on that subject? I went to McDonald's. I don't know. It's probably been like 2 or 3 weeks ago now. And I was home from work one day. I had a day off, and I was like, I'm just gonna run and get a McDonald's before I take off and go hunting. And I got myself my normal McGriddle meal and a Dr. Pepper, and she tells me $11.40, and I said, "Excuse me, what did you just say?" And she says, $11.42, and I said, "For a McGriddle meal?" The shit used to be like $5. Tell me you raised in another $6 just to make sure you can pay your employees. I ain't coming back to McDonald's. Not ever coming back to McDonald's. I'd rather go to Carl's Jr.'s anyways. Carl's Jr.'s has better food. I mean, yeah, Carl's Jr.'s is just as expensive on their big sandwiches and stuff, or like their big, like the chicken sandwiches I always get. The chicken bacon Swiss and ranch or whatever, something like that. I always get that, and oh my god, it's so remarkably good. But I noticed the other day at Carl's Jr.'s, if you go to Carl's Jr.'s and it's number 16 for me, I don't know what it would be for you guys if they have it everywhere. I don't know. But you get a double cheeseburger, a spicy chicken sandwich, a small fry, and a small drink for $8. And their double cheeseburgers are like fatty double cheeseburgers. Their McChicken or their chicken, whatever they call it, spicy chicken or whatever, it was a hefty thing. And I was like, this is what I'm getting for now on. Like, $8 for all of this? Hell yeah. Exactly, for a meal at a fast food for two people, it's over $20. And oh yeah, I love Carl's Jr.'s. Yeah, me too. I love Carl's Jr.'s. I hate all other fast food besides Carl's Jr.'s. And of course KFC. You gotta have some KFC in your life. I ate KFC the other day. Oh my god. I'll tell you guys the story about this KFC. So I get there, I pull up to the drive-thru, and I'm driving my car, and it's really low to the ground because it's a Honda, and the guy was like, "That'll be $9 and whatever cents or whatever," and I was like, "All right, cool, here you go." I handed him my debit card. He hands me back. He hands me my drink, and as I grab my drink, I hit it on the door frame, and it knocks the lid off, and it literally spores half of it into my lap. And he's like, oh, dear Lord, did I do that?" And I was like, "No, I think it was more or less my dumbass. I hit the door frame up here." And he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." He starts throwing paper towels in the car. "There you go, take those." Good old inflation, yeah. And this motherfucker talks me into buying their fountain fudge cake or whatever. And in the mix of the whole spilling of the soda in my lap. I never got my cake. I drove all the way home. And I'm like, son of a biscuit eater. He didn't give me my cake. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I call him. And he's like, is there any way you can come back? He's like, I remember you. He's like, I'm sorry. I spilled that soda in your lap. I'm like, you did not spill that soda in my lap. I did. I was the idiot at that moment. And he's like, okay. He's like, is there any way you can come back? I'm like, dude, I literally live like 15 minutes away. I'm not going to drive all the way back up there right now. And he's like, all right, tell him that I told you you can have a free one. I'm like they're going to remember that. So next time I'm going to go up there and be like, who spilled the soda in my lap in my car? You told me I get a free chocolate cake. I want that. Yeah, there you go. I want the chocolate cake. Damn it. Miss out on chocolate cake? I don't like the chocolate cakes are probably any good up there. I don't have a clue. I've never had one, but I was so angry. I think I was more angry about not getting my chocolate cake than the whole soda spilling in my lap. So at KFC, you wet your pants. This is what you're telling us. Yeah, basically. Basically. If you want to put it in that terms, yes. I did wet my pants in the KFC drive-thru. These ABs are like super sparkly. Sorry, I got the hiccups. I literally took like one little swallow of water, and I got the hiccups. So, what do you guys want to see? Actually, never mind. I already made up my mind for that. I was gonna ask you what do you guys want to see for Sunday's unboxing, but I already made the schedule and posted it, so you just gotta deal with the schedule I made. But yeah, so I started making a weekly schedule just to help me keep on track of what I need to do. But I decided I'm gonna start posting it to like my Discord and the community tab so you guys can see what is planned out for the week. Like you guys can see there was no Whip It Wednesday this week. Wish we were on Twitch so we could clip that sentence. What sentence? I think don't they have a new clipping thing for YouTube too? I don't know. I heard there was a new clipping thing for YouTube, but I don't know. Picked a good area to work on for the lives. Yeah. I was working at the bottom. I got the whole bottom row done, and there's kind of a confetti in that area, and I was like, I'm so over confetti at this moment. So I started up here last night, and I got this one section done over here, and I decided to finish up top and stay out of the confetti for a little while. You guys want to see something I've been drawing on for like a hot minute now? I've been drawing on this for like, I don't know, like a day or so. I don't know where I came of this at, but yeah, it's kind of creepy. It's a devil vampire candy corn. I don't know where I came up with this idea at. I drew the mouth first, and then I was like, okay, now what do I'm gonna add to the mouth? what can I add? And then I was like, ooh, I could add, I could do this. So I just started drawing, and that's what I come up with. It's not 100% done. Watch yourself over there, sir. I'll be hitting my tripod, sir. That's cute. Yeah, I thought it was looking cute. I'm not done with it, but I've been drawing on it for a minute. I could not figure out what to draw to add to the mouth, so I was playing around with it for a couple of days, trying to figure out what to do. Since it's the spooky time of the year, gotta get that spookiness going. I don't know where I came up with the double vampire fang, but I was like, ooh, it actually kind of fit. It's kind of fitting, kind of fitting. I like it. I got my Enablers Outpost painting in. I'll unbox that next week, I think. That one actually is by Mrs. Coffee. Can't wait to open that one up and see how cute she is. Or did I? No, I haven't opened that one. No, I'm thinking of the other painting. I have too many things on my mind. So, what other than diamond painting have you guys been doing? You guys got anything fun, exciting, anything new you guys got going on? Have you tried anything new craft-wise? I don't need any new crafts, but I was looking this model, not like a model, like a girl model, but like a model car. And I thought about maybe possibly making one on like a video or something. I don't know. It was an idea. I used to do model cars and trucks all the time. Um, Actually, I need to get a hold of Amber Sky and get the one that she has for me, because she has one for me that she found that I couldn't find. She still has that. It's of my dream car. My dream car. If I can't have my dream car, I might as well have it in a model form. You guys know what my dream car is? If you want to know. If you don't want to know, tough shit, I'm telling you anyways. My dream car is a 1976 Chevy Malibu SS with a 427. Fine looking car right there. That is the car I've had my heart set on since I was like knee-high to a grasshopper. I was at a car show one day and I seen that car and I told my mom, I said, "Ooh, Mom, look at this car. I want one of these when I get older." And she's like, "Well, I hope you get one, son." She says, "That's a rare car to find." Yeah, I found one the other day. I found one the other day on eBay for sale. 50 grand. I was like, all right. And then I found another one that's an old clunker piece of shit that I'd have to restore myself and do all the body work and restoration and painting and all of that fun stuff that I love to do. But they still wanted like $25,000 for the car. And I was just like, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Unless I found myself a sugar mama, she can go buy me go buy me my car. I found a sugar mama this morning. I asked her if she'd be my sugar mama, and she just looked at me and laughed. She goes, "It would be fun, but I am married." And I was like, "Alright, thanks." I was like, I had to ask because you're driving, uh, like a $70,000 freaking BMW, the new BMW. So figured to get money. You want to be my sugar mama? Buy me whatever I want. You do? My first hubby built my first car, 1971 Chevy Chevelle, juiced with center lines, chef's kiss. It's a nice car. 71's a good year. I like, I like, I like all the years of the Chevelle. There's one year that they changed the body style, and I wasn't really fond of it. I think it was like one of the transition years from like the 60s to the 70s, and I was just like, ew, what did you do? And it had a weird ass end on it. Because they were trying to go from the square body style from the 60s to going into the 70s and trying to add some aerodynamics to it, and they weren't having very much luck with it. And then around 71, that's when they started really looking good. Me too. The old muscle cars stole my heart. But growing up as a kid, my papa owned a shop and was an auto body guy. So we had all kinds of old cars all the time coming in and out of the shop. Um, my papa had a lot of old cars. I wish I had my mom's car that she had that my grandma made my mom sell. My grandma was an evil woman. So my mom had a 1957 Stingray Corvette that was fast as shit. And my grandma decided one day that she's going to take the car and take it to the store. And my mom's like, "Mom, be safe. Don't do anything stupid in my car," because my grandma has a lead foot from hell. Oh shit. So she takes it. She goes to the store. She gets like a block or two down the road and does a 180 in the middle of the road and about shits her pants. She comes back to the house about half an hour later and she tells my mom, "You're selling that car. You cannot have that car." My mom was pissed. She was like, "Bullshit. That's my car. Dad bought it for me, fair and square. And my papa was like, "Yep, that's her car. I bought it for her. You can't take it away from her." Well, my mom came home from school the next day. And I think my mom was still like 17 at the time. And my grandma sold the fucking car. She sold the car off from underneath my mom, and I was just like, "Grandma, how could you do that?" She goes, "It was too fast. I didn't want her to kill herself or do something stupid." I go, "That was the decision that she had to make." And I knew my mom drove good. There was no doubt in my mind that she couldn't handle that car. My mom drove it down the freaking drag strip, for crying out loud. Because the guy that my papa bought it off of the guy that used to run it at the drag strip. The car was like souped up fast. You got an itch over there, Bo? Yeah, I wish we kept a lot of the old cars that we got rid of over the years. We made some stupid mistakes. I made some stupid mistakes as a kid. Not buying some cars that I had the opportunity to buy. I kick myself in the ass now for not buying them. But could be like that old Dodge pickup that I have down back that I bought off of a friend of mine from work for $1 and end up being the worst freaking truck in the world. Not like it was a piece of shit or anything. It wasn't a piece of shit. It was a nice truck. It needed a lot of love and TLC and restoration. And I loved it because it was an old military issue Dodge truck, so it had the part where you could take the steering wheel and put it on the driver's side and the passenger side. It had pedals on both sides, but the pedals wouldn't work on the passenger side because they were hooked up to the driver's side. And I love that truck. And I thought I was gonna do everything with that truck, and then I found out real fast in a hurry how expensive the parts were to get for that 1955 Dodge truck. And the coolest part about it, it had the butterfly wing for a hood up front. That was the coolest thing about that truck. It's still sitting down there in the back pasture, just sitting, collecting, and rotting away. I ain't got the money to fix it. I ain't rich like that. I was looking into getting prices on everything, and there was literally only one place that sold parts for that truck, and that was in Michigan. And a fender for that truck, I needed 3 fenders because there was 3 fenders on the truck that were jacked up because the guy that I had it from, he used to drive it in the snow up where around the area where I hunt at, and he had his chains come off and go through the freaking fender of his truck. Uh, so I needed 3 fenders because the fenders were beyond replaceable or fixable. And the rear fender had the spare tire holder on it. That one alone was $1,000, and then the 2 fronts were $500 a piece. So it was going to be $2,000 for these fenders, which back then it was doable. I had the money. I was working. It was completely doable. And then they told me it was going to be $1,500 to put it on a pallet and ship it to me. I said, yeah, you just killed my dream. Thanks. Thanks a lot for killing the dream. So that truck still sits. Because I ain't got the money to put into it. I had fixed my truck that I have before I fixed that truck. Which this summer or this winter I'm gonna start getting into my truck and getting work done on it. I'm tired of not having it up and running and so I can go out and terrorize the town. I love my truck. When my truck was up and running, I used to go run into town and I used to drag race in town. I used to terrorize everybody. Everybody hated me. They found out real quick in a hurry that they can't beat that old Chevy pickup. The Chevy was built good. Gooder than most. Is gooder than most a word? Just checking. I don't know. It sounded good. Gooder than most. Yo ho, folks! We need some thumbs up, please. Yes, please. Thank you, Grandma. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. If you're a newbie, welcome to the tribe. The crazy house that we call home. It is now, lol. Yeah, so I have this game that I played last 2 weeks on Twitch, and I want to play it with you guys on YouTube and see if I can get a different scenario. Have a game night on YouTube one night. So lives for YouTube are gonna go a little differently because I'm just gonna. Sorry, I got a diamond all jacked the hell up over there. I'm gonna do the Twitch or do the streams on YouTube a little bit differently. We're gonna maybe have a game night once in a while. Maybe have diamond painting every once in a while. Maybe have wood burning one night. Maybe have what else do I do? Native beating one night. Just mix it up and not do the same thing all the time. Because that's just get boring doing the same thing all the time. Having the same thing doing all the time. See, I keep throwing diamonds out of this damn tray. I ordered me a new tray this week. I ordered me a Firefly tray. I'm gonna try them out. See, I don't know how long it takes to get them. But I've heard a lot of good things about them. And I was like, I got my Twitch money, so let's buy some stuff. So I bought some stuff. Fun, I like it. So yeah, I want to play that game over here on YouTube one night. And see if we can get a different scenario out of it. My sister Stacy, hello. I am doing fantastic. How are you, sis? Doing fantastic. What's little man up to? Is he ready to come over? I know he texted me a couple weekends ago and said, "Can I come over?" And I was like, "Sorry, dude. I'm out hunting, but this is the last weekend for deer hunting, so I'll be homebound coming soon." I'm good. Thanks for asking. Good to hear. Good deal. We were just chit chatting and talking about vehicles and life and whatever else we were talking about before that. I know one thing. When hunting season is 100% over, I'm gonna sleep like a baby for hours, hours and hours and hours, because the hours that I've put in the woods is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I've put over 2,000 miles on my Jeep in like a month. Like, yeah, I put some miles on her. Gaming with the PC, I'll let him know. Yeah, after this weekend, I will be home. I'm sure Trapper would love to get together with the boys. He says Dad's not fun. Dad don't play like the other people's play. Oh yeah. Trapper would rather play with anybody else that comes over or wants to actually play with him and show him attention. He's like, "Dad, who's that? Who's Dad? I don't know who that is." Mm, yeah, this coffee's back there looking somewheres. So, what else is going on? You guys got any plans for the weekend? Can you guys believe that it's already October 18th? Yesterday was 23 years my mom passing, and it doesn't seem like this year has like came and gone as fast as it has. I tell you, it seems like this year is was like a flash of a finger. And you know what's weird is it's getting dark out like super early. I find it weird because usually like in the summertime we don't get dark out here until like 9:30 or so, maybe 10 o'clock at the late nights sometimes. But this year it was like we were getting dark at like 7:30, 8 o'clock sometimes. It was, I don't know, I just found it weird this year. This year was just weird in general. It was a weird year. Like, we haven't even had time change yet. And it's like we're getting dark out like 6:50 now. And I was like, what the heck? It is weird. But I'm ready for rain. I was doing some shopping today, trying to find some new sweatpants. And I was actually trying to find some nicer, like, sweatpants to possibly wear to work or something. Gotta finish these sketches. Yeah. You had a lot of sketches going on today. But yeah, I was trying to find some, like, sweatpants so when it's, like, raining and ugly out here, I can wear some, like, nice sweatpants to work. And be comfortable and warm all together. And who gives a shit if I'm wearing sweatpants to a print shop? Not me. I don't have a dress code. Not me. I wear whatever I want to wear, and I don't care. And nobody can tell me I can't. Boss ain't gonna tell me. How's your kids doing? Gray sweatpants? I know all about the gray sweatpants. I don't think there'll be gray sweatpants for work. No. Probably like black or something. Not gray for work, no. You're growing like weeds, yeah. I tell you, a friend of mine, I seen her on Facebook the other day, and I was like, holy shit, how are you? And she's like, oh, I'm doing good. She's like, I'm getting ready for, she said her kid's name. I can't never remember her kid's name. She's like, I'm getting ready for his graduation. And I'm like, graduation? She's like, yeah, I'm getting everything prepared for it so we can have everything ready to go for time that it's here. And I'm like, graduation? I'm like, okay, you're preparing a few months early. Got it. But yeah, I could not believe that her kid was 16 years old. It seems like when we were going and hanging out at the bar that they owned, like, the little squirt was like 5 or 6 years old. It's gonna get weirder. Hey, Jeremy, I've been working a lot again. Hi, Susan, how are you? Ban hashtags. Yeah. What's up, brother? How are you? Yeah, the whole daylight saving thing. I didn't understand that concept. I may not be the smartest cookie in the shed, or whatever that reference is. But I didn't understand how they could just say we're not going to have no longer having daylight savings. I'm like, how? Make that make sense. My head could not wrap around that. Could not wrap around that. I don't know why, but it just I had people trying to explain it to me, and I'm like, but how? How's the government just going to say, okay, no more daylight savings? When do we know it gets light out? When do we know it gets dark out? Like, I don't know. I could not wrap my head around that. For the longest time, I was confused. Graduates in June. See, I didn't think graduation was coming up that fast. Why she was talking about graduation, I have no clue. Yo, baby, my baby. Yeah, Minna, like, Minna, chicken dinner. Like that kid. I don't know. It's been 5 years, but yeah, I time flies. Like I remember, it seemed like she was just when she was coming over to visit you guys for her break or whatever, for summer or whatever. I remember when she came over the first time, and you were doing a live stream, and she was over there being a little smart butt. Gotta love kids. They just tell you how it is, and they don't care. They say what's on their mind, and they don't care. You gotta love kids. Um, how's hunting going? It hasn't been going very well. Let's put it that way. I haven't had the best of luck hunting. I missed a buck a couple weekends ago. I shot right over the top of his back. I missed the opportunity of shooting a bear a couple weekends ago because I had my brother get out to shoot it, but I had the better shot at it, so I should have got out and shot it. But it's gone good. I'm going Saturday and possibly Sunday, depending on how things go. Yeah, me and Trap are gonna load up in the Jeep and go hunting. Take the old dog to the woods. Maybe I'll just let him out and be like, go find the deer. Go find me a buck. Sharpeen cookies. I'm making a tasty shank. I made peanut butter cookies the other day. Let me tell you what, they were so good. So good. They were so good. I pulled out my grandma's recipe. My grandma's recipe is like the easiest recipe in the world to make peanut butter cookies. It's literally 1 cup peanut butter, 1 cup sugar, 1 egg, and a splash of vanilla. Let me tell you what, like the simplest peanut butter cookies, but they're so tasty. So tasty. I had a whole rack of them sitting over here on my counter, and next thing I know, my dad's over here. By the time he goes to leave, he had already polished off 2 of them. And then it's like, alright, well, I'm going to take off. See you later. And he walks out with 3 or 4 of them in his hand. I'm like, well, shit. I guess you can have some of those, sir. I guess you can have some of those. And then I made mush, too. Oh, my God. It was so delicious. I had mush. It was so delicious. What is mush? Mush is corn. It's cornmeal mush. You take water in a boiling pot, boil your water, and then you take a cup of water to like 3 cups of cornmeal, put that together, and then when the water's boiling, you add a tablespoon of salt, and then you add in the cornmeal, and then you just stir it up really good until it gets really super super thick. And when it gets really super 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 super, you think I can say super another time? Super thick. You take it out and you pour it into like a bread pan, like a loaf pan, and you pour it in that, and then you smooth it all out, and then kind of condense it down by like popping it on your counter a couple of times. Then you take it and you stick it in your freezer, and you freeze it, and you get it super cold for about 5 minutes or so, and then you take it and you pop it out on top of a cutting board, and then you put it in your fridge and you leave it sit in your fridge overnight. I didn't because I couldn't wait. And then you get up the next morning and you take it and you slice it in like 1/8 of an inch thick slices, and then you fry it in a little bit of oil, and then you take it out, you put it on your plate, and then you smother it in syrup, and then you devour it. Mmm, so good. It's a it's a southern recipe that my grandma taught me. It's how's Thor? Thor's doing good. He is sleeping like a little baby right now. Sleeping like a little baby. Yeah, mush is delicious. I believe I have a video on the channel showing how to make it if you're interested in it. Actually, I was talking to a friend the other day that was back in, I want to say it was either Mississippi or Alabama, and they were at a store, and they were like, he calls me and he's like, dude, he goes, they have cornmeal mush here. And I was like, wait, they serve cornmeal mush in the store over there? And he's like, yeah. I was like, shit, that's cool. Yeah, I'm in my dining room. Craft. I was gonna do the craft room tonight, but I just had a bunch of stuff laying around everywhere in the way. It wasn't set up to be in the craft room doing it live tonight. Plus, I didn't get home from work until a little later than usual, and then it was kind of like rushed to get everything ready that I possibly need to get ready, taken care of, fed animals, all of that good fun things. Shit, Trapper was begging for food at 4:30. No, not 4:30. 5 o'clock. Usually he doesn't get fed at 5 o'clock, but he was pushing for food tonight. He was like, I want food. And he came in here and started barking at me and carrying on at me. And I was just like, excuse me, sir. It is not time to eat yet. You have a schedule you're supposed to stick to. Yeah, fish tank's like maybe an inch or so water, low in water, so it's got a little trickle to it. I personally like the sound of running water. I don't know if anybody else does. Richella Kitchen. Sorry if I say your name wrong. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I actually took down a couple of my fish tanks because I lost my beta fish. Actually, I lost both of my beta fish, and I was just like, there's no point in getting another one because they just keep dying on me. And then what's the point of getting a beta fish, naming it, and then it dies on me? I guess the next time I should just not name it, and maybe it won't die on me. I don't know. I have an emotional attachment to fish dying on me. They're not supposed to die. There's not. I know beta fish only are supposed to live like a year or some change or whatever, but you, like I need you to live a little bit longer next time, please. Lagatha, that old chick, she's doing good. She's actually hella happy because I actually got at the pet store the other day when I was in there. They actually have um uh they actually had pellets that are designed just for her. So uh crawdad diet is what it's called, something like that. Crawfish, crawdad, something like that. So I actually got some new pellets that are designed just for her to eat. And she loves them. I dropped them in the tank and she gobbles them up. She can't get enough of them. She loves them so much. She loves them so much. Alright, so let's see. What time is it? It's 8:30. Where did the night go? I feel like I literally just sat down here and started diamond painting and talking to you guys, and it feels like the night's already gone. So I will be gone this weekend, and then next weekend I'll be back. I don't know if I'm gonna do a live next week end or not. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm going to do lives full time on YouTube or if this is gonna be still gonna be pop-ups. But I don't know. I'm indecisive of what I want to do. I don't want to start getting back into doing lives and then getting bored with what I'm doing and what I'm working on. That's why I was saying I need to mix up my stuff that I'm doing. That way I'm not getting on here and just diamond painting and being bored about it. If I can mix up my craft and not work on the same thing, then I don't feel like I'm like bored and doing the same thing over and over and over again. Kind of feel like I'm at work doing the same thing over and over and over again. This section's coming along nicely though. All these sparkly ABs. Feels good to actually work on a canvas for once. My wax is it was starting to get a little less sticky because it's a little low in the multiplacer. I should have added a hair more wax, just a hair more. Let's see. Tan? Oh, yeah. I got the whole tan going on. Got the whole farmer's tan going on. I mean, I don't really tan, I just get darker. But yeah, I got the whole farmer tan going on. What are you doing? Looks good. I just need to wear my shirt off one day and get my whole body tanned up. Although we're going into winter now, so, or fall. I don't know. It feels like it's gonna be winter fast. I don't know. Just this past couple of weeks, the weather has been so bipolar. It doesn't have a clue what it wants to do. Just makes me think that winter's gonna come and slap us in the face because we're not gonna be ready. So let's see. Update on Trapper. I told you guys on the Whip and Chat last week that Trapper's eaters are getting better, and they are a lot better. Easy on your face. Jesus, you're gonna scratch your face off. He's he's doing a lot better, that's for sure. The vet is still trying to figure out what else to do for him to make him like 100% better, but right now we're on the right track, so that's all I can ask for is to be on the right track and he can be happy and healthy. I guess so. I guess you could say that. I don't know why. Now that you say that, I'm like, I guess I contradicted myself there. I guess what I should have said was I don't get sunburnt. I just like get darker. Cause literally I didn't burn at all this year. I just got darker. Wait, I'm slow. Why? No, I do not turn into a lobster. Like literally the first day of the first week or whatever summer is here, I just get like tan. I don't burn. I burnt one time in my life. And it was my feet. We were up at a lake in the mountains and don't don't go to a lake up in the mountains when you're a lot closer to the sun. You don't think about getting burnt You're like, oh, it's just like going to the regular lake at home. No. After like an hour, hour and a half of being in the freaking water, I was burnt to a lobster. But I didn't wasn't paying attention to it because I was wakeboarding, and I had my boots for the wakeboard were just it was like the old school ones, so they didn't have like the whole fancy boot that you have now. And after wakeboarding for a couple of hours, I went to go take them off, and I literally had like red rings on my feet, and they were like blisters. It was bad. Sir, I don't tan. Come on. Yeah, I know. But like literally, you could tan. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking. I don't know. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is driving me nuts. I don't want a four place. I want a multi-place. Something bigger. Ugh. Alright. Yeah. I don't know. God bless America. I said it wrong. Yeah. I think I'm dyslexic sometimes because I say things wrong backwards sometimes. I don't mean to. Just my brain just don't work. Thank you, because Mr. Coffee doesn't get into the sun. It's a tactical flashlight. Don't know. I have any. Don't have any bigger ones. Bigger multi-placers. Yeah, I got some 15s, but I don't want to get up and go into the craft room and grab them. Is this 10 that I'm using has got little ribs in it, and not for her pleasure, just from ribs from the diamonds landing on it. And it's kind of needs a little filing to schmoove it, to schmoove it down. Gotta schmoove it, move it. Bright white. LOL. Yeah, from black of a shade person. Wait, this could work. True. Just be like, you didn't see me. I'm not here. I'm just gonna grab these snacks and just make my way on. Make my way downtown. I don't know why. Every time I sing that song, I think of Mrs. Coffee. That's her song. She sings it good though. Bring on the sunshine. I'm almost out of snacks. What kind of snacks? I'm very particular on my snacks. I like Nutter Butter bars. I like zebra cakes. I like zebra cakes in the fridge, even better. Um, let's see. What else do I like? That's about it. I don't just yeah, Nutter Butter bars and zebra cakes. Those will take those will hold me over. Happy to hear it. Happy to hear. My sister's boyfriend was so dark he blended in with the lake bottom. That MF swam up on me and popped up out of the water right in front of me and scared the shit out of me. I literally screamed. That's funny. They all had a good laugh. I literally peed. I planned on being pregnant. I peed because I'm pregnant. Not because you scared me. That's not why it was. Can't eat those. Do you remember Kyle? Kyle. I don't remember anybody by the name of Kyle. Honey buns? Oh yeah, I can go for some honey buns. I like me some honey buns. I like them iced and I like them regular. The iced ones make me feel like I'm on cocaine for the day or something. But I like energy. Trapper! Get out of the goddamn toilet! Get water in your bowl! That freaking dog. He'd rather drink out of the goddamn toilet than the damn bowl. He's got 2 bowls full of water over there. He'd rather drink out of the damn toilet. Apple fritters. And if I'm nice, Mr. Coffee will make blueberry muffins. I made blueberry muffins on Friday morning. Oh my god, they were so good. I ate all 6 of them. No, they were like heaven. They were so good. It was like clouds opened up and were like, blueberry muffins blessing you. Yummy blueberry muffins. I might go make me some blueberry muffins when I'm done here. It's all good. I used to tell Alan that I was pregnant with Kyle's baby. He used to tell my sister that too. Toilet might have better flavor. Ain't got no better flavor. No muffins or sweets for me, but I'm going to help little man with baking. Nice. What's he selling? Is he selling candy? Send him my way. mm, yes. Send them my way. Telling y'all, anybody's kids sell candy, Girl Scout cookies, anything. Give me cookies. I want cookies. I met a chick the other day that works at the store. She doesn't work at the store. She does the inventory for one of the companies that feeds the store, and her daughter does Girl Scouts, and she's like, if you want any Girl Scout cookies, just let me know. When we have them, I will. You can meet me right here, and I'll sell them to you. And I was like, thank you. You gave me life. You gave me life. Let there be life. Same. Mrs. Coffee, me and Jeremy are twinning with the same canvas this event. Yes. The porcelain keeps the water cold. So maybe try dropping a few ice cubes in the water. I freeze a thing of water and put it in his bowl. On like really, really hot days, I'll take one of the dishes that he has as water bowls, and I'll fill one of them halfway up with water, and I'll freeze it, and then I'll break it in half, and I'll put it in his. Fancy popcorn? I like fancy popcorn, like chocolate and caramel. Yeah, buddy. And you know, the bad thing is I print all the things for the cookie lady here in town and the popcorn lady here in town, and she told me like a few months ago that she was gonna hook me up because I did all this printing for her, and she never did. Never did. $100 later, stocking stuffing's coming in. There you go. That AB. Oh, it's not flat on the bottom. That's what it is. Something's jacked up with that. I'm trying to find a new pocket knife. Anybody have any good places for a pocket knife? My pocket knife that I carry every day to work with me, the screws came out of the pocket clip. So now I don't have a freaking pocket clip, and I have to have a pocket clip because I don't want to be digging around in my pocket to pull out a knife when if I could have it on a pocket clip. I want one of those knives that are like they got the leather sheath that sits on your hip. I want one of those style. I don't know. I'm still trying to find one. that I like. There's so many different knives out there, it's ridiculous. They are everywhere. Evelyn, what's up? How are you? How's it going? Get out of there. What's up? What is up? Not a whole lot in my neck of the woods. Just trying to get some quality diamond painting done. And, visiting with my friends that I haven't seen in a while. Just got rid of a migraine. That's good. That's good. My migraines are no fun. I haven't had a migraine in months though. Knock on some freaking wood for that one. Haven't had a migraine in months. Feels so nice not to have a migraine. I don't know what got rid of them or what happened, but they go bye-bye, and I'm very thankful for that because migraines suck. Did you drink some water or take a nap? I'm drinking agua right now. Took my meds and drank water. Good call. Don't forget to take your meds now. I take my meds in the morning. Thyroid and freaking iron pills. Ugh. That's why I drink so much apple juice. Iron pills constipate you. They're not your friend. They help you out with your blood levels, whatever they call it, but maybe that's why I haven't had a headache in a while, because I started taking iron pills. Because my doctor told me, you need to take iron, you're low on iron. I'm always low on iron, Doc. You should know that. I was anemic when I was born. I started a monthly shot for migraine preventative. Oh, I didn't even know they had a shot for something like that. That's interesting. I don't like shots. I've had enough shots in my life to take care of me for the rest of my life, and if somebody comes at me with a needle, they might get stabbed themselves. I don't mind getting shots, but after taking shots 3 days, or 3 times a day, from the time I was 7 years old, you get sick and tired of taking shots. And then when I wasn't taking shots, I was pulling blood for freaking my blood sugar, because they swore up and down that I was um, a diabetic, and I'm like, I'm not a diabetic. I have to do it myself. Oh, hopefully it helps you. But I'm excited for the weekend. I got I got one more day, and then it's my weekend. It's my weekend. I got Friday off again. My boss is not gonna be very happy, but I've already had this day off for months. You can't tell me now that I can't have it off. You have to give yourself a shot every day. And I've done it for 10 years. Yeah, I started taking shots when I was 7 years old for my growth hormone. And by the time I think I was 9, I gave myself my shots because I couldn't stand waiting for my mom to stab me in my leg or my ass. The suspense would kill me, so I just started giving myself my shots because watching myself stab myself in the leg or my butt was easier than waiting for my mom to stab me. Except for the steroid shots. The steroid shots my mom did because you'd have to hold me down to give them to me because I did not like them. It was a fight. Every time, every month to get steroid shot was a fight. They would literally have to hog tie my ass to the bed just to give me a shot. The sucky part was the shot was uh, an oil-based shot, so it was a real slow going in process. That sounded really bad. Huh. That's weird. You didn't get any more after your hysterectomy? I'm thankful I haven't been getting headaches. I had a light little headache the other day, but after I took my hat off, it stopped. So I was just thinking, well, maybe my hat was just a little too high on my melon. I need a new hat too. I'm waiting for a customer to bring me a hat. She said she was going to, but she hasn't yet. It's basically the same hat I'm already wearing, but it's dirty, so she wants to replace it. And I said, okay, I'll take one. Actually, I'll take 2. And she's like, anything for you, Jeremy? I'll get you 2. And my boss was like, but I want one. And she's like, you're not nice to me like Jeremy is. And my boss is like, Jeremy's not nice to anybody. What are you talking about? And she's like, he's always so nice and pleasant to me. Whenever I see him, he's always, good morning, Nadine, how are you? And then when I leave, he's always like, bye, Nadine, have a wonderful day. He's always so sweet. And my boss is like, hey, you might be talking about the wrong Jeremy. And she's like, no. And my boss is like, why are you nice to her? And I was like, because I like her. She gives me stuff. She brought me a whole box of walnuts and pistachios and and olive oil that was made here in California. Because she's got some friends that grow olive oil or have olive oil, produce olive oil, whatever you want to call it. You're charming the ladies. Hey, I had a guy customer in the other day that he brought me in 2 Code Red Mountain Dews and 2 bags of Skittles, and I was like, I got you, Ken. I got you. Your stuff's right here, bro. And my boss is like, what the hell, Ken? You don't bring me beer or treats or snacks or anything, and you bring Jeremy stuff? And he goes, yeah, because Jeremy's got my stuff ready for me. Jeremy always has my back and always has my stuff done before I even call and ask for it. And my boss would be like, well, I told him to make it. Bullshit. Don't lie. You did not tell me to make shit, sir. Don't lie. Why are you being like this? You lying through your teeth over here. So when Ken was leaving, he's like, can I get 30 more stickers too, Jeremy? And I was like, yeah, I'll make them tomorrow for you. And he's like, awesome, thank you. He's like, when I come back in, I'll bring you more Skittles. And I was like, thank you. And the boss is like, but I like beer. And he's like, yeah, so do I. What's your point? There's just certain people that I like at work, and I give them extra benefits because I like them. Not extra benefits, not dirty, anything like that. Don't. My mind went there. Just no, not like that. I talk to them and I'm nice to them and I help them, and usually they don't even have to ask me twice about something. I have it done. Shit, Ken can walk in the shop and walk around the counter and look underneath the counter and find stickers down there any day of the week that he comes in, because he knows I'm gonna have his back. Hell yeah, I'm gonna have his back. He's gonna bring me Skittles. I'll do anything for Skittles. Besides maybe killing somebody, because that's just ruthless. But I won't do that. I just reminded me of my mom, a Meatloaf song. And I won't do that. LOL, that's funny, Jeremy. Yes. Yeah, I don't do anything for my boss that he asks me to do. Like, he has to, like, tell me to do something. Hey, quit falling. And then he gets mad because he doesn't understand why I do certain things for certain people. And I'm like, because they're nice to me. You're not. I dropped a couple diamonds. Harbor Freight containers. Let's see. We're gonna go for the dot. What is the dot? It's a black dot with a white circle. Or, no, it's not a dot. It's actually a square. But it looks like a dot. Number 23. So what's the weather like for you guys? It's been ugh. It's been like 95 here. And then the next day it'll be like 50 degrees. And then the next day it'll be like 95. And then the next day it'll be like 55 and rain. And then the next day it'll be 80 and clear skies. And then the next day it'll be 100. And I'm just like, you really have some OCD weather. You really don't know what you're doing over here. You can't make up your mind if you want to be hot or cold. Chili? What's to look for, Mrs. Coffee? I am not ready for winter to get here yet. I still want the heat to be here for a little bit longer. Like, I'm not ready. Been 95 to 99 here this month. Yeah, it's about what it's been here. But here we've had a couple of days of rain, and then we've had a couple of days of sunshine, and then I don't know. It's just bipolar. Doesn't know what it wants to do. Hello, Rose Wills. How are you? You're supposed to be in spring. It hasn't made up its mind to fully come out of hibernation yet, huh? You don't know? It's warming up there. Got a fan going. I almost ran the cooler today, but it just... Trapper would have liked it, would have enjoyed the fan or the cooler on, but I wasn't in the mood to be cold. And I know it's 95 degrees out, but if I turn the cooler on, that's just gonna make the house cold, and I just come home to a cold house, and I wasn't about that life right now. I'm still living on the sun side of life. Berta! Berta. How are you, Berta? I got your thing done, finally. Finished. I gotta package everything up, and I will be sending it your way here very soon. Still recovering from surgery. I hope everything is a smooth recovery for you. Yes. Finally got it all fixed, finished, and cured, and ready to send off. I'm gonna look for a box this week, or tomorrow mainly, because this is my last day of this week for work. Anyways, I'm gonna find a box at work to fit everything into, and get it shipped out. And I hope you like it. I mean, it's two of your favorite colors, so I think you would like it, but we'll see when you get it. You'll have to let me know. Oh, my eyes are going cross-eyed looking at these little dots. Can't wait till I can do that painting soon. I'm still working on Magic Potion. I know I'll like it. Oh, this painting is gorgeous. You will definitely like this painting. It is absolutely gorgeous. Took me a while to hold myself off from working on this because when I got it, I wanted to work on it so much, but I was just like, you gotta wait, you gotta hold off. Can't just start every single painting just because you got it. Although I feel like a serial starter at this point in time because it's all I seem to do is start paintings. I start them and then I get bored with them and then I put them away. It's not a good habit to have. Oh no! Just dropped drills all over the floor. Oh, nice. You got it all kitted up for you. Yeah, this is the first time I'm actually working out of Harbor Freight containers, and I couldn't tell you how long, because I usually gun-ho to work out of baggies. But I am out of baggie organizers, and I didn't have any empty at the time, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna kit this up in Harbor Freight. I enjoy my Harbor Freights, but I kind of miss working out of bags. I need to find me a couple more good baggie organizers. There's a couple over here. Anybody know any good baggie organizer makers? I should just find a holy cow, kitted up 10 of them for you? Whew, that must have been nice. Got you all stocked up on kitted up projects. That's the only part about diamond painting that I don't like, is if it comes in like Diamond Art Club baggies. I don't like taking the time and taking them out of those baggies and putting them into something else. This is, I prefer if it came in like regular baggies and I could just go and not have to kit up, but I guess it's okay to kit up every once in a while, as long as I'm not recording a video doing it, because then that's just no bueno. I was going to do a kit up video a while ago, but I was getting too frustrated too fast, and I was just like, I can't do this for a video. Not gonna happen. So yeah, I gotta figure out a day that I can go live that's not gonna affect anything else from my schedule. I'm gonna try to start doing a little bit more of YouTube lives. Oh, my neck hurts from bending over, looking straight down on this painting. Wow, she kitted down 12 and then kitted up 10-ish. Can't stand doing it, so win-win for both of us. Hey, if she likes doing it, then yeah, for sure. I was talking to somebody, I don't remember who it was, or maybe I was watching a video, and they were talking about starting a kitting up service. But then, like, the prices that they were talking about were, like, more than the damn painting would cost, and it was like, yeah, I'm not gonna pay for that shit. You need containers? See, I prefer baggies. It's just easier for me. I hate working out of those flimsy baggies. I don't like a flimsy bag. I gotta have like a good, like a, either, um, what's that place called? That you get Evermoment. Evermoment has good baggies. Star Ore has good baggies. And then Michaels, I found some really good baggies at Michaels as well. They're nice and strong bags. I love kitting up. You'd pay for it? I guess if you hated kitting up, it would probably come in handy. Yep. But you also got to factor in the cost of shipping by the time you shipped it to them and then shipped it back. Yeah, that'd be expensive. Yeah, that would be a cool job if you liked kitting up. But yeah, containers and shipping, all of that, would, yeah, that would have to be figured out, number one. I need 3 more diamonds for this color. There we go. Nope, I lied. I got more up top that I completely missed. I completely missed them. And then on that color, I think I'm about 20 kits already to start. Wow. She's a machine. Kitten up machine. Alright, number 23. And our last number is 7. We have a few 7s. I guess if you say it like that, I hate kitting up too because I would prefer to be in baggies and then just organize the baggies up and then be done. Be done cities. Number 7, 6, 7. And what is that? It's a... Oh, shit, I dropped a couple. It's a C. Can you see clearly tonight? I need just one. Just one. Don't fall out of there. Just need one of you. Perfect. Perfect. Kitting up doesn't bother me. I just don't have any empty containers at the moment. Gotcha. Alright, we're gonna go number 6, 5, 6, 151. It's a pretty pink. I'll need a couple. Don't need to throw that many out. So let's see. You'll kit up for him? You don't want me kitting up for him. You'll find your shit sent back to you in Ziploc bags and a letter telling you to fuck off. Because I'm a rude asshole. Yeah, I know. We're gonna go for the slash mark. The slash mark 31. Cause you're a smooth operator. Damn, brother. What? What are we damning? Who did we damn? Oh, for what I said? Yeah. I know. I'm a jerk. I know. People just have to live with the facts. Ah, Berta. Would not be pretty. Would not be pretty. We already seen my kitting up video from Dreamer Designs. We don't need another one of those. It was funny because I was asked if I have ever done a Dreamer Designs the other day. And I was like, yeah, I've done one, but I won't do another one. Ouch. Hat was tight at my forehead. Ooh. She in trouble. That girl is trouble. Hid it for 2 weeks. Ooh. Good God. If I hid something from my mom, she found out about it, I'd be getting my ass whooped. We are done with the section. Yippity skippity. Yippity skippity dippity doop. Alright. I think that is it for me. I got a whole section done. Yep, she has lost rights to the car except to go to and from school. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't even let her do that. I'd be like, I will drive you or you can take the bus. Actually, I wouldn't even drive her. I'd be like, you can take the bus. Peace out. See you later. Hope you make it to work. Or school. Feels beautiful. Beautiful morning. Redeems add an hour to the stream. If you want me to continue, I'll continue. I gotta find something to talk about though, because I've talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, my hair is getting long already. It's probably shit. I don't know, probably like 4 inches long already. See, Twitch is really better. No, I'm tired. I finished one sketch. LOL. Man, forgot. Yeah, if I had candy, I'd be more energetic right now. I'd be like, yeehaw! But yeah, I'll be back next week. I'm not 100% sure on a day yet. I may just do Wednesdays for the time being. I don't know. I've kind of gotten used to not streaming on Saturdays, and I've kind of really enjoyed having Saturdays or the weekend to myself. So I don't know if I'd stream again on the weekend. It'll probably be during the week. It'd be easier for me. But anyways, I'll be back here next week. Probably Wednesday again, unless something comes up and I can't do it. Then I'll do it on the weekend because I will have no hunting next weekend unless I decide to go look for a bear. But thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate your support. It means the world to me for being here. She's in college, an hour away from my house. Oh, okay. Thanks, Jeremy. Do what's best for you. Thank you, sister. I cut my hair off, too. It was way above my shoulders, and I used to have it to my ass. Yeah, my hair was past my ass, and I cut it off. I don't know. It's probably been 2, 3 months ago now, and my hair's. I'm already ready for a haircut. Ready to leave the top grow long and shave the sides off. So I can have some cooler hair. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Good night, Grandma. Take care until next time. You guys will see a video pop up on the YouTubes on Sunday, an unboxing of Diamond Art Club. It's an older painting, but it's a JoJo's art, so it was a goodie. One that I didn't have in my stash, so I had to get it. But thanks so much for being here. Good night, everybody. Have peace, have love, and respect for all, and I hope you have a fantastic night. Now let's figure out how to end this. I guess you just hit the X. We'll find out. Night, everybody. Goodbye.